Radhadi.
Maharaj, argument, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. The argument about the pot in the clay.
Yeah.
I am not completely convinced that the concept has to be for pot in the clay. You need another element, which is the mind. And so without the mind,
Mind is the efficient cause. You again, that's why I explained before. Sankhya says that the material cause, the effect, is in the material cause. The material cause is the clay. The mind and the potter, the mind of the potter is the efficient cause, not the material cause. So please don't confuse.
see that I can explain the seed, tree and the seed from genetics, but I can't explain that the pot and the clay without another element, which is I am not sure exactly.
The other element what? The other element is the efficient cause, the potter, which manifests the effect. That is the only other element. So Sankhya does not say, see, don't confuse it. Sankhya does not say that the pot will come out from the clay of itself. Sankhya says that the pot exists in the clay, but efficient cause is needed. That Sankhya also says. A potter is needed to bring it out. That is your missing element. All these again you are muted yourself again. I can't hear you.
Can
Yeah,
you hear?
yeah, now I can hear. Now don't touch the computer.
Don't touch the.
Again you have muted yourself. Why is it becoming muted again?
Leave it on.
Now it is okay. Now don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Just leave it as it is.
So Ashok Babu, I think it is clear now. Your missing element. See what again I'll tell you. The delicious dishes which Radhadi prepares for you. She has prepared some delicious vegetable from say carrots or something. So Sankhya says that the vegetable existed in the carrot before, but Sankhya does not deny that Radhadi was necessary to bring it out. Efficient cause is necessary. So only thing which Sankhya says that if the vegetable was not there in the carrot, then Radhadi, however much expert she would have been, she would not have been able to bring it out. That is the truth. I hope it is clear now. Again, you are muted. I can't hear you. Why are you muted again and again? I don't know. Now it is okay. Now it is okay. Again, it is muted.
No, okay. I can hear now.
Now we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Swamiji said the lecture had a lot of arguments, and it was, I mean, usually arguments are not so nice or whatever, but arguments can be beautiful. I saw beauty all along your talk. Beauty. And beauty. And,
Okay.
And that your song brought tears to my eyes. It was beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Ashok Babu, I think everything is clear now. Any more question? Do you have any doubts? Again, you are muted. I can't hear you. Why are you becoming muted again and again? Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But say if you have to say something. No, I don't have to. But as I said that I can explain the tree from the seed by genetics. But I cannot.
Genetics, you can give it any name.
Okay, let
you
me
can
tell
give it.
That, you talked about the stone into a statue. The stone can be carved into a pot also.
Pot, not the clay pot, not the clay pot.
No, but the stone can be also carved into a pot.
That is correct. A stone can also be a building. That is. I'm not telling that, but it will be a building of stone. That's what I'm telling.
Yeah, but the question is that,
See, you have to think a little more. You think about this, then next class you again ask me.
okay, yeah, thanks, I'll think about it. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Anyway, Shashi ji,
Swamiji Pranam.
yeah, namaste, yeah.
Namaste to Ma Sharda. Also, Devi, today is the Mother's Day. I think what you said is correct, because the basic elements have the potential, inherent qualities in it that
Yeah.
can come out by the other means. So
Yeah.
scientific philosophy is perfect. It just explain everything so beautifully.
Yeah.
And thank you for the emergence, Swamiji.
Thank you. Mr. Rupak,
Hello, Swami. Please accept my pranams. Thank you for a great lecture. Thank you very much.
thank you so much. RP sir,
Well, thank you very much, sir.
thank you.
Let me think about it.
Okay. So, Umadi, can you hear us now? Next is Purvi ji and Anadi Babu.
Namaskar, Maharaj.
Yeah,
Namaskar. Brilliant exposition of Sanko and beautiful, sweet music. Wonderful program today.
thank you.
Pranam Maharaj. I'm
Yeah,
actually waiting for Prakriti and Guna. This is very good. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
But
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, oh, of course. And your song. I remember the tune very well, but I didn't understand the words when I was in India. But now, when you sang it, the words are beautiful. Wish you
Yeah, wonderful. Mr. Smith is now unmuted. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. I really appreciate the work you put in to organize this material and make it comprehensible to us. You are to be commended for that yeoman effort.
Yeah, I don't deserve anything because that is my job. So I just like when you like that, I get some satisfaction. Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So Shashi ji is already over. RP sir is over. Purvi. Next is Pranvai ji.
Namaskar, Swamiji. It's a very good introduction to Sankhya Yoga. And your song was really applicable to all the situations we are going through.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Narinder ji.
Thank you, Maharaj. It was a very interesting concept. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mrinalda.
Sorry for the other. Yes, Maharaj,
Maharaj.
beautiful questions.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Maharaj, can you
So
hear me?
wonderful song.
Maharaj, can you hear me?
Thank you.
No question.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you hear me, Maharaj?
Mr. Oki.
Yes, thank you very much for beautiful song. You're like a professional. And I have a question about detachment.
Yeah.
And detachment is very important for essential quality for Vedanta.
Yeah.
And even though we have to leave this world, which requires some kind of attachment, and where is the borderline of attachment and detachment?
Borderline means what?
How I can balance of, because of attachment, I have to look after family.
That's a misconception. that you need attachment to stay in the world. That's a misconception. You can do everything, all our activities can be done without attachment. Actually, if we act without attachment, our activities will be better. If you are unattached to your wife and children, actually you will be able to serve them better. We don't realize that. We think that attachment is important if we have to do something for someone. It is not at all important. Holy Mother did everything for everybody, but she was completely detached. Attachment means what? Attachment means giving importance to something which is not true. This is attachment. So when you are attached to a person, a particular person, you are giving importance to his body and mind. His body and mind is different from other persons. But actually that person is soul, that person is God. So when you love everybody as God, then you can love them more and there will be no attachment.
Oh, good. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Very-
attachment has to be given up in all its forms. Attachment is never good.
Okay.
Attachment means suffering.
All right. Very good.
But
Thank you very much. Yeah.
having said that, it is very extremely difficult to give up all attachment till we are alive. So we should try to keep it till minimum and try so that we always remember that there is something called death and we are here for only few days. If we remember that, we will not be so deeply attached. Deep attachment is very bad. It produces a lot of suffering.
Okay. Very good explanation.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Hi, sir. I've been waiting for the Sankhya. I think I'm pretty excited for this series because it's all based on logic and reasoning, and it's a nice contrast from the devotion and all the talks that we were doing earlier.
Oh my God, why do you say that devotion is not based on logic and reasoning? Oh my God. Then the devotees are all illogical people, you want to say? Oh
No,
my
no,
God.
that was not my intention. But I guess, I have a natural predilection towards maybe, Sankhya more, I guess.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask, so this question may have been answered because I was away for a little bit, but I'll ask again. So without
Yeah.
referring to clay or stone, because I understand these are just examples to convey the idea, right? So, but if we go one level deeper, everything is made of the same atoms and whatnot, right? So wouldn't it imply that everything is the same, like all Prakriti is the same God?
Again, the problem comes. The problem is we mix up the philosophies. Atomism is different. Atomism is the philosophy of Nyaya Vaisheshika. Sankhya does not believe in atoms. Sankhya believes in Prakriti. Prakriti is the root cause. Sankhya does not say that everything is made up of atoms.
So I guess would it be correct to say then everything is made of the same Prakriti? It's not different Prakriti?
The same Prakriti, which is the finest substance in the universe and which is all pervading, that Prakriti gives rise, from Prakriti evolves all these things by stages. All the elements, Mahat, Buddhi, Ahankar, the subtlest first, then from the subtle to the gross, then more gross, like that. That is the view of the Sankhya.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And is Prakriti different from Purusha?
Yeah, Prakriti and Purusha are as different as light and day because Prakriti is Jada. Jada means it is inanimate. But Purusha is the animate, the consciousness.
So would it be correct to say then our minds and body are Prakriti, but then because of the
Yeah.
consciousness, it is being lit up and we are having
Absolutely.
the experience. Okay.
Absolutely. As
Okay.
soon as the consciousness departs from the body, we say that the person has died.
Yeah. And my other question is referring back to one of the questions that was asked earlier. Logically, I don't know about others, but I mean, I understand, attachment is not important. There's no doubt in my mind, but it is still very difficult to not concede to your ego and, even like, I understand the logic. Yeah, we're not the body, we're not the mind. But that being said, it is very, or at least I find it very, very hard to give up the ego. Why is
Yeah.
it that so? Why is it that so? Because from an intellectual perspective, we know that's
Simply
not helpful.
intellect will not help. It has become a habit, a bad habit through births and births and births and births. Now, even when our mind says something, our heart says something else. That is the problem. Our mind may tell something is illogical. For example, a person is addicted to smoking. He has been smoking for many years. Now the doctor has warned him again and again, don't smoke. If you do, your lungs will be destroyed. But he understands it. The person understands that. But his long habit, he cannot give it up. He cannot give it up. So this problem is we have been associating ourselves with our mind and body since Anadikal. Anadikal means without beginning. So that is why it is only intellectual, it will not help. That is why you have to create the contrary habits. One habit can only be destroyed by another contrary habit. So that forming new habits is called sadhana.
Okay.
Yeah. So since these wrong impressions have become so deep rooted, now we have to put Herculean efforts to get rid of that. That is what sadhana. Sadhana does not manufacture God or manufacture the Atman. Sadhana just removes these obstacles which our wrong habits and wrong thoughts have created for ourselves.
It just overwrites the bad impressions.
Overrides in the sense it cannot remove them, but the thing is to make the good impressions so powerful, to make David so powerful that even Goliath will be dwarfed by him. Yeah.
So, and is this all possible in one lifetime or not really?
That depends upon our current state. It depends on our current state. Suppose I'm walking from here to Toronto. So if I've already entered Ontario, then I can say, yeah, I can reach Toronto by walking maybe a few months. But if I'm still in Vancouver,
Well,
and
is
we are
there a
only
short is there a shortcut like taking a plane ticket somehow with this
no,
spirituality?
sorry,
No,
here
no
there is no
shortcuts.
short.
Okay.
No magic business here. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, that was it for me.
Thank you. Unfortunately, no shortcut. I wish there was. Yeah.
The other thought I had was on attachment. When we see doctors working, they are working with action, they are acting with devotion, knowledge of their subject. And yet when they see a patient suffer or die, it could also be a patient they know for a long time. They don't have time to sit and cry about it. They go to the next patient. And it's very acute now with the COVID crisis.
Yeah, yeah, terrible.
Terrible. So they are able to combine living with action and devotion in the real world with non-attachment.
Yeah.
For a
Yeah.
while, they start having
At least
mental
for a
health.
while. Yeah. And that is very much necessary. If a doctor gets attached to one patient, then he will be so overwhelmed when anything happens to him or her that he won't be able to treat other patients.
Yes.
So, but if the attachment is less, he can take his mind from that and help others also.
And the same will also happen in war. The soldier has to do his duty.
Same thing. Same thing. we have to mercilessly throw out this
COVID.
attachment if we have to do anything good in the world.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, everybody, be ready for another headache next time. And in the meanwhile, be safe and healthy. Okay. Thank you so much.